guys, it's Montana, and if y'all have checked out our TikTok, y'all probably seen Cody from Bar 7 Ranch either doing a walk around of his Texas Pride trailer, making fun of my walk, or just telling y'all to get y'all one. So today, Mr. Cody's here with his wife, Miss Erica, and their son, Clancy, and they came up to pick up their new Texas Pride trailer.
How did we get started in social media? That's a question we get all the time, is like, how did y'all get to where you're at now?
So we had always been on social media from like 10 or 12 years ago, telling our story, because we were highly involved with Texas Farm Bureau, and that was what they always encouraged us to do, was get out there, tell our ag story. That way somebody in town, living in town, wasn't telling it for us. So that's what we've done from the get-go, and we couldn't break out of our little bubble of friends and family. But one day we posted a funny video on TikTok, and it kind of went viral.
We love sharing what we've learned over the 20 plus years we've been doing this with other people out there. And I really feel like that the general public out there are so removed from agriculture that they have a desire, they have a thirst or a hunger for what goes on in the day-to-day life of ranchers. And we like to share that, because a lot of folks are, they don't want to share that, or they don't feel like they have time, but we felt led to do that because we want people to know where their food, their fiber, and their fuel comes from, about the types of families that do that, and it's important to us to share that journey that we're going down with other people. So about 6 months ago, we were approached by TikTok to do a TikTok Sparks Good campaign. The whole purpose behind that was to show how you can build communities on TikTok, and through those communities you can share your ideas and your opinions. You can share recipes, just whatever it is that your little niche is, where ours is sharing about farming and ranching and just our day-to-day lives. It gave us that opportunity to reach more people.
So through the TikTok Sparks Good campaign, it opened up some doors for us, where we were able to get some news media contact us, like Fox Business and Fox News Radio, and we did some interviews with them, and we really got to voice our opinion on how we thought the TikTok ban was an attack on our First Amendment rights.
And so last week y'all came and checked out the building process, and you checked on your trailer. So can you tell us about that?
Number one, I didn't realize that this manufacturing facility was near this big. The scope and the size of what y'all do here is amazing.
Yes,
I think the guys told us they put out around 400 trailers, which that includes the boxes and stuff like that in that piece count. But to see David and William, the guys that built our trailer, knock it out in about 3 hours was pretty mind-blowing, that they could even, that would take us 3 weeks to build a trailer like this in our shop.
Right.
And to see those guys knock it out in that short of time it's amazing. So, and just the quality of craftsmanship and the work and the pride that those guys took is amazing. So
yes, sir. Well, we're really glad to have y'all here at our headquarters in Madisonville. So are you ready to see your new trailer?
Absolutely. We've been waiting for a while to see it. So let's look at it.
All right, let's go. There it is.
Pretty sharp. We're gonna walking out. You want anything? Man, that's slick.
Yes, sir.
What do y'all think?
I like it.
This is way stouter built than our old trailer that we're replacing, which we made a few upgrades to it, like putting in we went to 12-inch on center cross members instead of 16s, and we upgraded to the oak floor versus the pine. Our old trailer didn't have boxes like this. We got the stouter axles under it. I really like these ramps back here. Montana, what are these ramps called? The Mega?
They are mammoth ramps.
Mammoth ramps.
And then you have your flat bar, which you can stand them up straight.
So even I could drive up on this.
Yes.
I don't have to get
Yeah.
I love it. This is probably the most exciting thing for me anyways, is this the
When I
tie-down.
saw that y'all had y'all's sliding rail, I automatically knew that y'all were probably using this for hay.
Right.
Because these come in handy. Now that you've seen your trailer, we're going to do a standard walk around that we do with all of our customers. On your 18K flatbed, we'll start at the front and we'll work our way all the way to the back. So let's jump into it.
All right.
We're going to go ahead and start with your coupler. You have a 2 5/16 inch coupler. You have your safety chains. Then right here, your handy breakaway switch if you ever need it. And then you have a lockable chain box that is in your gooseneck just for some storage if you'd ever need it. And then before I get any further, let's talk about this custom paint job. You went with metallic gray.
Right.
And I know your other TPT dump trailer is black, so what made you go with this color?
Everybody's got black trailers, but you don't see many gray ones rolling down the road. A few, but I mean, that kind of goes with any color. If I may not run white pickups, or I might get a black one of these days. So, you know, I just like it. I didn't want to be a bright green or an orange or a red. So something besides
I really
black.
like this. It came out really nice.
It is pretty awesome.
Okay, right here you have your 12-inch I-beam mainframe, and you upgraded to a 19-pound. Most manufacturers do anywhere from 14 to 16 pounds. You have your 12,000-pound drop leg jack, and then you have your headache rack. And then under here you have additional storage where you have 2 underbody lockable boxes, chain boxes, and there's one on the other side as well. And then right between your stake pockets, you have pipe spoolings, and this is just gonna be way easier when you're using binders or chains, and this is just gonna tighten up the load, make it more secure. Then as we make our way down here, you have 9,000-pound greased axles, and you have 16-ply tires with a 17.5-inch rim, and you also have your matching spare tire located in the gooseneck as well. And then as we make our way back to the end of the trailer, you have your nice mammoth ramps, and you upgraded with the flat bar where that way you can have them sitting upright. And since you're gonna be using this for hay, I think this is really gonna come in handy.
Looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. Okay, so when we get into our deck, most of our customers go with our number 2 grade pine, and you went with a rough cut oak. Now, what made you change to this type of deck?
Well, I mean, the first thing that wears out on a trailer like this is your flooring. I mean, it sits out in the weather for the most part. You know, it's getting rained on, the sun's beating on it. This Texas heat just kills everything. So I don't like doing carpentry work, and I don't like having to work on stuff. I want it to be right from the beginning. So that's why I upgraded to oak. I mean, I think it's going to last longer. I think it's going to be stronger, tougher. You know, we'll dump some oil on it occasionally just to kind of keep it, you know, kind of weatherproofed. But I just think it's an upgrade. It's something that if you're going to get a custom trailer, if you're going to get one built the way you want it, you might as well put a good floor in it.
Yes, sir, I definitely agree with that. So your overall deck length is 25 feet, and so that's 8.5 foot wide, 20 foot long, and then your additional 5 foot with your dovetail. Okay, so along this side of your trailer, you have your slide rail material, and you'll see you have 6 4-inch sliding ratchets, and these come with 30-foot rope.
Having it all right here on the trailer all the time is going to make it nice for strapping down loads, like when we're hauling round bales or, you know, feed bunks or pipe, any of that kind of stuff. Instead of having to try to keep up with it in your pickup or, oh, I left it in the shop. I mean, just having it here on the trailer is going to make it way more efficient for us and make it a lot nicer.
Yes, sir, and the fact that you can move them wherever you need to, that makes it super
This is probably one of the things I'm most excited about, is being able to have those wherever I want them and use them when I need them.
So what is it about Texas Pride that keeps you coming back?
Number one, I love that they're made right here in Texas. I mean, there's not many things that are made here in Texas anymore.
Right.
But knowing that it's supporting families down here that are, you know, people that are, I think y'all's about 400 guys that are working here, men and women, and supporting their families is giving back to our community.
Yes.
So I like that. Number one, the craftsmanship's there. I hadn't had a single thing break or go wrong on my trailer that wasn't caused by me.
Right.
And then the third reason is it's just, I mean, it's never not worked. Every time I've hooked up to it, every time I wanted to use it, it's worked, and it's never failed me yet.
Okay, so that was your standard walk around of your 18K flatbed, and you also have a 1-year standard warranty from front to back, so anything that you need. And so we hope you love it. Is it everything that you expected?
It's more. I mean, actually, when I walked in, it was like, that's way, it's probably overkill, and a lot of people say that for a 20-foot trailer, but it's what we need and it's what we're going to use, and we've overloaded our old trailer, and I didn't want that to happen anymore. So it meets and exceeds all my expectations for what I wanted out of this flatbed trailer.
Yes, sir. We've had another great collab with an amazing family, and we thank y'all so much for coming out to our headquarters in Madisonville, and we loved getting to meet y'all. We've been waiting for this for a long time, and thank y'all for being a returning customer. And we have y'all loaded up and ready to hit the road, so we hope y'all have, yes, safe travels. Texas Pride.
We got us another one.